Welcome to Isle of SGAIL, which we shall master, as in get mastery level 20, by completing a whole bunch of challenges and stuff. This one's gonna be a lot more complex than a lot of the previous missions, so instead of coming back to this planning screen a whole bunch of times, I'm gonna do most of this from this one start, with lethal syringe and lockpick. And then just do a whole bunch of saving and loading during this one single run. Let's get to it once I press the correct button. There we go. And as always, above me is the tracker, which tells you exactly when I complete challenges and how many points they give me, so you can follow along by looking at that. To get started, I'm immediately gonna pull out my gun and fire a few shots at the rocks over there, which makes the guards who are guarding the path to the left investigate where the shots came from rather than where they landed, and thus they're just gonna let me through without incident. And the first thing I'm gonna start doing is collect a whole bunch of tokens. Anyone who's done challenges in SGAIL knows that there's a whole bunch of these tokens. In fact, I didn't count them. More than 30 of them. And if you collect 30, you get Magpie for 2000 points. I can say it is absolutely not worth it for a speedrun type of thing, but I'm doing it anyway because it's an interesting challenge. And I think a lot of people struggle with that one. So we're up to 2 tokens. Third one from over here, and next up we're gonna get a whole bunch. One more, cannonball from there, important for later on. And this is an important one. There are 7 tokens in this cage over here, which can be very annoying as they tend to get stuck under the parts of the cage because the physics are wonky. But I got all, and we have reached 11. These guys should be unnecessary, but I'm trying to collect a bit of extra points while I'm at this. Action points, as in plus 25 for a fresh disguise. Here's an initiate who also carries 2 tokens, and I want his disguise also. 13. Let's make a save. We'll come back to this and hop through the window. I will get spotted here, but that's okay. They're not gonna follow me too far. I just wanted to get through to grab this particular token, as well as this. Next up is another cage that has 3 tokens. And I can get it down by shooting at that winch over there. Nice shot. Let's hope that doesn't cause too much trouble. It's alright, guys. Another token there. Then we have another initiate over here.
How's the hunt? Well, feast your eyes on this. That's right.
Thank you. And as I walk away, she's gonna start following me
I hear you.
into this bathroom.
I'm talking to you. I found that token. It's mine. You hear me?
Yeah. You found it, but now it's mine. She drops 3 more tokens. Sometimes it looks like she drops 4. But I believe there may be some graphical glitch because you take one from her hand. 1 more token there. And then I'm gonna switch outfits. There is a waiter or staff outfit right over here and grants me access to a bit more areas.
Well, I know what I want. Now I just gotta shut up that.
1 more token behind the bar. And then I'm gonna wait here for a bit, because there's a challenge for knocking out, killing 3 people with the portcullis over here. And this is actually gonna take longer than it should. Why? No, actually that wasn't too bad. But yeah, I'm gonna time it so that that waitress also gets hit by the portcullis. It doesn't have to be all 3 kills in one go, but why would I not go for that? Access denied.
To make it sound simple.
Hey,
And finally, I need 5 more coins, which should all be over here. Gonna be a tiny bit of a mess. Because she has some, he has 1, and oh, somebody broke this for me. That's 2. There we go. 1, 2, and 3, and that's Magpie. And then we can load instead of replan. So back to the village idiot, aka the initiate. Next up, we're gonna do everything related to the effigy ceremony. To get the ceremony started, I'm gonna have to light this bit of money on fire by throwing the torch into it. It would be illegal to interact with the pit normally with the torch as the initiate, but throwing the torch in there does the same thing and is completely legal. And what that does is it makes the first target, Zoe, walk towards the effigy. And while she's heading there, I have some time to gather supplies, by which I mean a bag of gunpowder, which I will need. Gotta clear out this room. So I can get through the warehouse safely. There's a hidden passage behind this shelf that opens with the button over here, but I'm gonna wait for that guard to look away. Push the button. And the gunpowder is in the tunnel right there. Next up, I need to go back and get the Master of Ceremonies outfit, so I can actually complete the ceremony myself. Fortunately, Zoe has now walked through the room where the master is. If I tried to get this guy sooner, she would see the bodies, or I would have to clean them up, and I don't really like either of those options. So this timing is much nicer. There's the outfit. And we shall head back to the money pit, fire pit, whatever you call it. Because we gotta be there to do an introductory speech for Zoe.
Zoe Washington.
Fortunately, we don't have to stay around for 47 to give the speech.
Our founder's rightful successor, our inspiration, our guiding light, the custodian of our future.
Good talk. Let's load up this cannon with the cannonball I got ages ago and the gunpowder I just picked up. I'm not gonna fire it just yet, but it's ready now.
But survival is not an act. We must live and we must survive.
Next, I'm gonna prepare the room below the effigy. I'm not gonna sabotage it yet, because I also need to do this ceremony normally without the sabotage, but it is nice that this door is open for me once I get around to it, and that the room is clear. And I just grab my torch back and get ready to make a save. And from this save, I will do a whole bunch, including shoot at the cannon, because you can trigger the cannon by shooting at it.
For the future is ours to shape.
Let's make a save. And shoot at the cannon. There she goes. Immediately, let's go back to that same save and complete the ceremony normally.
All dressed to kill. Now, let's do this thing. Light her up.
As the world burns, we
Unskippable
rise
cutscene,
from its
unfortunately.
ashes, not just to survive, but to live.
Also, careful with the fire as you go around it. The fire does do damage. A lot of it. And this is why I got the lethal syringe. To get a poison kill right there. And once more back to that same save. This time, we're gonna sabotage the effigy first. Alright, just a minute, Zoe. I'll be back.
Sir. Hello there.
As it turns out, I left my wrench where I left the village idiot. Fortunately, there's a wrench right next to this as well. I will take the 3-second time loss for my own stupidity. And there's the sabotage ceremony.
As the world burns, we rise from its ashes. Not just to survive, but to live.
Time to step up your game.
I think people are catching on to something happening. There we go. And we load once more. Back to the place where I left my wrench. Yeah, that's a wrench, alright. Anyway, since I have more than 10 tokens, I can carry on with the initiation mission story, which involves having an interview with Zoe. I don't want to do the interview just yet, but I do want to go through this door over here. So I'm gonna hand in my tokens already. Knock, knock. Hello, sir.
Initiate. Let's see those tokens.
Here you go. Now get out of my way.
Congratulations, Initiate. Now the real trial begins.
Hey, Miss Washington.
So I'm just gonna run through here
Treasure hunt.
and take the shortcut to the kitchen.
Welcome, Initiate.
Because in the kitchen there are a couple of interesting food items that I need for some challenges. Number 1. We got a fish. Clear out the kitchen. And pick up number 2. The apricot. I'm also gonna become a chef, as that gives me better access through this room. There is still an enforcer I have to be mindful of, but he shouldn't be able to spot me. Eat from the table for this door. And then Zoe is right here. I'm gonna bump into her just a tiny bit to slow her down just a hair. Save over here. And head back into that tunnel from which I got gunpowder previously. Because in the warehouse there is a challenge for opening all 9 crates, and a random crate also has the burial dagger, which I need.
Please stand back. I'll check.
I'm gonna start by clearing out upstairs. Oh, nice dodge. Oh! Oh my god. Oh, there's crate number 1. Oh my god, my shooting is incredible! But yeah, the dagger is never in that crate. It can only be in the crates in the center area of the main room. Which also means it's not in that one. Oh my god, my aim is something spectacular right now. Anyway, it can be in any of those. The dagger, that is. It is not in that one. I already know where it is in this seed, but if you try to replicate this, you might want to be a bit more observant or use saves and loads to figure out where it is. Oh, messy, messy, messy. But I got the crates, I got Raider of the Lost Ark challenge, and I got the dagger. Now, to bully the Constant. If I knock Constant out and somebody wakes him up, he's gonna flee the island, which triggers a 5-minute timer for killing both targets. And if I do that, I get the final countdown challenge. Knock him out, make sure somebody sees the body, somebody from up here specifically, so he wakes up much faster. And while they're working on that, I'm gonna get dressed for the funeral.
There we are, Mr. Janice.
Take him down. All right, I got you.
Hey, actual decent shooting for once. Alright. Now on to the funeral. There's a whole bunch of challenges related to this. Just being here triggers Dead Man Walking.
We're all set. Cue the music.
And lying down here with the fish triggers Finn, and lying down here with the Burial Dragger triggers Mission Story Last Honors. And as you can see, Constant is currently fleeing, while Zoe is on her way back here. And it appears the situation is calm in this area, which means that the ceremony, the wake, will commence as normal, and Zoe won't run away in panic.
Thank you for coming, everyone.
What I'm gonna go for here is getting up as soon as Zoe starts talking, which triggers Rude Awakening, shoot her, which gets me straight shot, and then I'm gonna go upstairs, get a Viking axe, and kill Sophia with the Viking axe after she sees me specifically, because that's also a challenge, getting or spooking her as Janus. Then I will also get challenges for, well, killing both after the Constant has fled, and killing both as Janus. There is unfortunately a very annoying glitch here, where sometimes after this cutscene and after you start doing things, the camera gets stuck back in the next view. This view. And it won't move, and you're still in control of 47, but unable to really play. And it's very annoying, and I'm hoping it doesn't happen. Anyway, straight shot, Rude Awakening. Let's get out of here. I am quite nervous about that bug. It's killed several attempts thus far, and I don't know why it happens. Target lockdown is actually a good thing right now, because that means Sophia is heading towards me. Anyway. Grab the Viking axe and get ready to throw it at Sophia. You should be heading up these stairs. Yep. Just make sure I hit her and not a guard. And boom! We are done. Let's load back to that top of the staircase save. Next up is stealing the necklace and using it as a fiber wire. Okay, I'll head straight to the gallery, and there I'll hit the fire alarm, which clears the area of any civilians. That is not enough to access the display case over there. I also have to access the, or disable the main security system from this fuse box. And with that disabled, I should be able to just grab the necklace, provided I find an opportunity in which neither of these guards is facing me. Looking good. Another save. And also gonna steal all these eggs. Because there's a challenge for knocking out 6 people using these eggs, and since they break on impact, I have to get all of them. The 6th egg is upstairs near a security room. And fortunately, the chef somehow has access upstairs. I am very surprised to learn this. Anyway, first 3 knockouts. And we'll go through to the security room here. Upstairs over here, there's also, I believe, this person has blueprints to the Constant neck thingy poison injector. And I want to get that blueprint for 2,000 points. Final egg is over here. And 3 more KOs. Right there. There we go. That is the guy who has the blueprint. I'm switching outfits so nobody aggroes to me as I run through here and grab that, and follow Sophia into the lockdown room with the necklace. Can you please move? Thank you. Excellent. And that unlocks Piano Man. And we load back to the display case. So I have just stolen the necklace, and if I equip the apricot, I now get a prompt to place the apricot over here for a hidden challenge or redacted challenge. I'm just gonna leave that there and head back to the interview room. I could turn on the security system again to unlock Switcheroo, the redacted challenge, but I can also just leave the alarm off and somebody will eventually deal with it for me. Careful with the guard again. Get my what do you call this? Initiate outfit back. And get ready for the interview.
Cold feet?
No cold feet, I'm here.
Good. Now pay attention.
And there's mission
This is a
story,
polygraph
Final Club.
machine hooked up to an ECG
And you can see
device.
that guard who is
That's
now
short for
investigating a distraction
electroconvulsive
is going
therapy,
to
and I assure you
flip the
it
switch,
packs quite a
and that's
punch.
gonna unlock
In a
Switcheroo.
moment, Ms. Zoe Washington is going to ask you a series of questions, and I suggest you answer truthfully, or the machine will know. Is that clear?
Very.
Good man.
So, you made it this far, Initiate, but now the real test begins. Is the machine operational?
So here, I'm gonna do
The
this
ECG
twice.
device is
It's
set
gonna
to
take a
medium
long time,
voltage.
nothing I can
I
do
don't
about it.
recommend going higher
First
than
I'm
that.
gonna
This setup is
be
still
truthful about
largely
everything, and then I'm gonna lie about
Well,
everything, and both
As
have
long as the Initiate
challenges
tells
at the end
truth.
of them. And there you go,
Won't need
security system is back on, and that gets me Switcheroo.
First question. Are you the best in your field?
Before I answer, I'm gonna make a save.
Yes.
Checks out.
Very good. Now, are you willing to break the law if required?
Yes.
True.
I see. And can you keep a cool head under pressure?
Yes.
He's not lying.
Easiest interview of my life.
Well, you're just perfect, aren't you? Maybe a little too perfect. Are you a reporter working for the liberal media?
No.
Checks out.
Well, that's all I needed to hear. Congratulations, Initiate. You have passed the test.
And as soon as I get the challenge for completing the initiation, I'm gonna strangle her for another challenge. There we go. And then back to the beginning of the interview.
No.
This time around we're gonna lie about everything.
telling the truth.
Also the health bar, that is a
Now,
mod,
Why would you lie
looks
when the
quite nice
truth
for this
plays in
situation
your
next to the
favor?
map.
Do you
But
think this is some kind of joke, Initiate?
anyway,
If so,
uh,
trust me, you are
I will
so
also at the end pick up
Amp up
the
voltage.
kill switch that she
Yes,
carries and
Madam
kill the
Chairwoman.
constant using it for 1000 points.
Now, let's try something else. Are you a follower of our late founder, Janus?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
Nope. Lying.
Yeah, you can see that the voltage
know
is
what kind of
actually
game
being
you're playing,
increased, even though
Initiate,
it's
but I'm
completely
warning you.
irrelevant from
Do not test me
47's
again.
perspective, as this is all scripted.
Increase the voltage.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, do you have an ulterior motive for being here?
No.
False.
Enough! Don't say I didn't warn you, Initiate. You brought this on yourself. Crank it. All the way up.
Madam Chairwoman, Zoe, are you sure that's wise? I don't even know how far this thing goes. Could be dangerous.
Do it. Now. Moment of truth, Initiate. Are you pretending to be someone you're not?
No.
He's not telling the truth.
And then kill the constant real quick.
Looks like an accident. Over.
Couldn't resist. And finally, we're gonna replan. We're done with this section. So we're gonna move our starting location to the gallery, bring in a medic gas grenade that I unlocked from Ambrose Island, and go for a Hold My Hair. I'm personally not a big fan of the gas grenade. It feels a little overpowered, but it's really hard to justify not using it in this situation. So I'm just gonna run at Zoe, throw the grenade at her, and wait for her to throw up. That's actually everything I'll do in this short segment. Fortunately, there is a place to drown her in this map. Even though there's no bathroom nearby, there is, for some reason, a bucket of water over here. I also considered doing drowning on Sophia during the council meeting, but turns out if you poison her toast, she throws up out the window. Why would that be a thing? Anyway, hold my hair and also Versatile Assassin, as this is completing all of the Versatile Assassin related kills. Cool, and then we replan and go for Silent Assassin. For the Silent Assassin run, I'll be starting from the chapel, bring in some coins, as well as a container with a sniper rifle, because we're also going for Sniper Assassin. Sega 300 Tactical. Now, normally when I do these mastery runs, I try to keep the routes so that they don't require a ton of precision or a ton of luck. This one does require a bit of luck, but I think it's worth it because it is so much faster than anything else I've been able to come up with. I think this is the fastest suit-only Silent Assassin, Sniper Assassin that's been done on this mission. Correct me if I'm wrong. So, just gonna unpack my rifle and shoot at the edge of the money pit to set it on fire so Zoe heads towards it. And I'm gonna line myself up so I can just barely see through that window. And that'll do. And now we wait. Setting this on fire has triggered Zoe to walk over here. She will eventually stand right about there, which is a convenient blind spot from everybody. Except for this person over here. I will have a distraction shot lined up for him. Sophia is the more interesting kill. She will be in this security room. And these guys never turn around. She's gonna come in, say a few words, and then walk out. On her way out, I can shoot her in a way that her body ragdolls, and these people never see anything. The ragdoll is what takes a bit of luck. Also, I have to shoot her on her way out of the room, because on her way in, the door will be open, and these people will see the body. Wait, I believe she is about to step in. Yep. Yeah, I'm trying to line this shot up so that I can get the best possible angle, and I can shoot as late as possible to give me the best chance of the body not being found. Let's see. Alright, then Zoe. Distraction shot over there. And then we just hope that Sophia isn't found. Ideally, you would do this with a weaker rifle. The one I'm using has a bit of a knockback. I believe there's a Jaeger 7 that's unlocked in Berlin that is silenced and also doesn't push the body practically at all. And if all goes to plan, I should get like a 220 Silent Assassin, Sniper Assassin. So I distract these guards. We'll see how it goes. I believe we are in the clear.
Jeez.
Cool! Hope you enjoyed that. Next time, some DLC.